will discuss during my speech bold steps that we are taking to ensure that the Chamber remains the driving force for economic growth. Not just economic growth, but equity and innovation in our region. So as we move forward, your engagement is critical. I want you to walk with me down this road. Because together we have to create opportunities, tackle challenges, and build a thriving business ecosystem that uplifts every corner of our community. I want to thank U.S. Congressman Steny Hoyer for providing such an instrumental blueprint of our collective direction. I also want to mention that we have a chamber member who's rebuilding Susan High School with Corning Construction. I'm very proud of that. I also want to take a moment to thank our corporate sponsor, Prince George's, which is where I cut my teeth as a business director. For the investment and the work you all do to help expand Prince George's County. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to our interim county executive, Tara Jackson, for assuming the responsibility and taking us further. I know it's not easy, but thank you. To our board of directors and our sponsors, heartfelt gratitude and thank you for your continued vision and support of our vision. And to our chamber team, please give them a round of applause. They answer my demands, calls all the time. My vision, my wild vision is there to you, and I just want to personally say thank you. It takes all of us to navigate the steady vessel that is the Prince George Chamber of Commerce. But I have to also talk to my confidant and my other board member, as Congress said, my wife, Candace Austin. Your unwavering support has been the foundation that allows me to pour time and energy into the Prince George Chamber of Commerce. So I want to thank you for being my partner and for your patience on this journey. I'm endlessly grateful for your support and your sacrifice. Now I know the program is flowing, so I'm going to go into our recap, and I have a question I'm going to ask for audience participation. Are you with me?
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Now, when I began my tenure as president, I emphasized the commitment to growth, setting an ambitious goal to achieve this very milestone. I'm proud to announce that in 2024, we not only met the goal, but exceeded expectations. We added 138 new members to our chamber ecosystem, allowing us to reach the monumental milestone of 800 members. These new members represent diverse industries, including healthcare, information technology, construction and development, and sports and entertainment, just to name a few. We talked about the Washington Commanders. They were a member prior to we started. The membership went wherever it went. And when they rebranded, they came back. And now they came back, but invested time and energy. You see them at our events all the time. That's a commitment to what they promised. We also added another unique business in sports and entertainment called Capital Seahawks. I'm not sure if you had a chance to hear about this new venture coming to Prince George County, which is a D3 basketball league that we're playing at Bowie State University. So we're very, very excited. We also added large corporations like Turner Construction, also working on Susan High School, who has a commitment to economic growth and development in Prince George County as well. And make no mistake about it, our next stop are 1,000 members. We have taken a focus to revamp our events in 2024 to be more collaborative and centered around cohesive network. In October, we celebrated our centennial Excellence in Business Awards game, as Tony mentioned, celebrating 100 years of service to the business community in Prince George County. You know, we had over 600 attendees for that event, which it was packed wall to wall. It was definitely a sight to see. I don't know if you all have written checks for these types of events, but there's a lot of surf and turf. That building's high. So I need to see every seat in the field. But we recognize notable business and political leaders such as Senator Andrew Ossoff, Congressman Steny Hoyer, Governor Wes Moore, and Lifetime Achievement Award winner Ken Michael, Chairman of NAM. In addition to influencers and stakeholders to honor a century of business excellence. We also expanded our capacity and launched our first ever Business and Economic Summit. This event highlighted the power of collaboration and dialogue, inspiring optimism for our economy's future. The past year's summit addressed key challenges and opportunities in the business landscape, covering topics like AI's importance, access to private procurement opportunities. Attendees actively engaged in discussions, asking insightful questions, and sharing ideas that would help us move forward. We had a fireside chat with Maryland Comptroller Brooke Learman to discuss the 2024 Maryland Procurement Playbook. For all of my vendors, do you have access to that playbook? That information is very telling in terms of what we need to do to improve the landscape. We accelerated our grassroots events like Coffee Connections and Wind Down Wednesdays, which experienced notable growth, fostering collaboration and community amongst our members. In fact, our Coffee Connections are booked out really for the rest of the year, and they serve as a valuable resource for making connections. I'll tell you about that a little later. We also brought together roundtable discussions. One to include Governor Wes Moore and industry partners to highlight key areas of focus within our industry sectors. We pushed forward with our initiatives to bolster focused conversations within our industry discussions, industries like construction, real estate development, restaurant, food and beverage, information technology, cyber and computing. Now, as we reflect on the year behind us, I'm proud to share that our 2024 legislative priorities helped guide us along the way. You know, these priorities represent an unwavering commitment to fostering a thriving and inclusive business community. You know, we advocate for business-friendly regulatory reform. We prioritize access to capital. You know, through our advocacy, we support funding programs, venture capital incentives, and financial resources that tailor to meet the needs of businesses. I want to share that when we say advocacy, sometimes it's really centered toward advocating toward our council, advocating toward an advocate. But advocacy is getting investors to really consider investments in the county, getting potential homeowners to buy in the county, parents to think about investing and putting their kids in county schools. All of it is advocacy. So when we're at events, whether large or small, we're always advocating. When I said this last year, when I'm in the room, you're in the room. So if I'm in another state and I'm meeting somebody, I'm advocating. Right? I'm always going to defend Prince George's County and the state of Maryland in any situation. One of the main things in our advocacy is information and technology, or innovation and technology, primarily through public-private partnerships. We supported an initiative that promoted digital transformation and advancements in AI, cybersecurity, and data center development, ensuring that our innovators remain at the forefront of our technological process. Now, we feel that these priorities were a necessary groundwork for advancing our ecosystem and where we're going in 2025. And as we continue to make significant strides fostering economic growth and supporting the expansion of small, medium-sized businesses in Prince George's County and surrounding regions, we want to do this through strategic partnerships and innovative programs. The Chamber has positioned itself as a vital resource for advancing economics and equity. In partnering with LIST, which stands for Local Incentive Support Corporation, and Verizon, the Chamber launched its Verizon Small Business Digital Readiness Program, which provides free digital resources to small businesses through groundbreaking initiatives. It's a first of its kind partnership for both LIST and the Chamber. The program addresses economic challenges faced by Black and brown communities and delivers a robust online curriculum designed to empower small businesses to thrive in the new digital economy. The Chamber's efforts last year were met with remarkable success. Remember I said this is the first of its kind. The Chamber had an opportunity to compete, I always compete, within a region of about 9 to 10 organizations, in which we finished in the top 3. We enrolled 207 businesses into this platform in Prince George County. And we have now, this milestone underscores the Chamber's commitment to supporting underserved communities and helping businesses adapt to modern economic demands. We also launched our equity and procurement program in partnership with Care First. Recognizing that both Maryland and Prince George's County have large disparities in race and gender-based categories. Disparities in the number of companies that scale to become employer firms. Understanding that the disparities are large, diverse, and statistically significant in business formation, business revenues, employment, and earnings. And significant disparities in business-to-business contracting. We identify key areas of focus, such as bonding and insurance requirements, past performance, and the cost of bidding or proposing, just to name a few that we have to tackle. So we designed a program tailored to equip vendors with the tools and knowledge necessary to access procurement opportunities with private corporations. For example, corporations like Care First, Clark Construction, Pepco, Industrial Bank, and Truist Bank, and a host of organizations to join. Looking ahead, the Chamber is proud to host virtual sessions, virtual and in-person sessions for prospective participants in the coming months, February and March. Please keep your calendars available. The goal is to provide an avenue to learn more about equity procurement and its benefits in the program. We have also partnered with the Chamber member, Career Haven. I don't know if you had a chance to see their booth, but Career Haven offers opportunities in procurement within the healthcare industry specifically, and have had notable success in a short period of time. If you get a chance to see Dr. Ogo or have not attended her conference in April, please mark your calendar. It is a powerful conference that focuses on women-owned businesses and procurement opportunities in healthcare, and the Chamber is going to be a part. I'm very proud to be a part of that. And we remain committed to pathways for small and medium businesses to thrive, leveraging innovative partnerships can drive meaningful economic impact. Now, I want to take this time to share a member story. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You still with me?
Yeah.
I know the age was good. You still with me? All right. No. But one of our members, Dr. Joan Human Fields, runs a company called Out in the Fields LLC. Out in the Fields LLC is a property management and janitorial service provider. And Dr. Fields attended one of our coffee connections last year for the first time ever. And as on her way out the door, the last person she engaged with was the contact at Patient First, which we have a ribbon cutting today. She was introduced to Ms. Soriano at Patient First. After coffee connections, they dialogued, scheduled a time to meet. Dr. Fields was connected with another Patient First facility in Prince George County that was in need of janitorial services. So I'm very proud to announce that because of that meeting and connection, Dr. Fields received the contract because of a connection at the Chamber. It's talk about return on investment, right? These stories happen more often than not. And we have to be very, very explicit about sharing them, no matter how large or how small. Now, with all the good news, we're not exempt from challenges. That these challenges have shaped our journey. It's clear that we are at a pivotal moment. We have varying disparities in wealth, economics, and again, equity. We know that they impact Black and brown communities more than anyone. But this is a reminder of that we have the work that we need to do to ensure that everyone has an opportunity. I have to reiterate that small, medium-sized businesses are the backbone of our local economy. Clap if you agree. But yet, they continue to face barriers in accessing the capital needed to scale. There's a need for capital, but then there's capital that you need to grow. Those are two different things. We've seen pressures in rising housing costs, limitations of aging infrastructure and transportation, and at times complexities with tax and regulatory environments, which sometimes hinders more than it helps. The need for greater economic diversification is very, very transparent and clear. It's critically important that we bridge the digital divide and address public safety concerns that impact our community's perception and investment potential. I want to say that again. It's critically important that we address public safety concerns that impact our community's perception and investment potential. Contrary, you mentioned that before, investment potential. But the challenges are not localized. They're opportunities. They're opportunities to reimagine how we build infrastructure, reimagine how we grow our economy, and reimagine how we lead in the region. Now, I travel all over the state. I'm in different places, go to different conferences. Sometimes I speak, sometimes I don't. When I say I'm from Prince George's County, oh, Prince George's County. Prince George's County is a statewide county, and I say that boldly. Prince George's County is a statewide county. Things we do here, whether good or bad, resonates through the state. So I have one question to ask. Are you with me?
Yes.
No, really. Are you with me?
Yes.
Now, as we turn the page to 2025, we do so with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. Our strategic outlook for the year ahead is rooted in bold action. The year 2025 will not just be a continuation of our work in 2024, it will be a true transformation for the Prince George's Chamber. Today's rapidly evolving economic landscape forces chambers of commerce to play more pivotal roles in fostering business growth and community development. Now, we recently conducted a survey amongst 200 businesses. Raise your hand if you received the survey. That's it? You'll get it in your email today. But we recently conducted a survey amongst 200 businesses to identify the top challenges that face the county over the next 5 years and explore how the Chamber can create a positive impact toward these challenges. The results highlight both pressing concerns and actionable opportunities to strengthen the business ecosystem. We asked, what are the top challenges facing Prince George's County? 72% said business attraction, retention, and economic effectiveness. The majority of the respondents emphasized the need for strategies to attract and retain businesses while boosting the county's economic appeal. I want to reiterate that we have to address concerns that impact our community's perception and investment potential. We asked how the Chamber can create positive impact. The number one response was enhancing network and collaboration by 71%. To facilitate opportunities for business matchmaking and partnerships. We also asked about opportunities to differentiate ourselves. We got 3 key answers. Hosting high-impact networking events, strengthening partnerships with corporations, government, and nonprofits, and offering industry-specific programs tailored to local businesses. So I want to let you know that we heard you. We definitely heard you. The Chamber must not only respond to the current challenges ahead, but we have to anticipate future opportunities. And we recognize this as a responsibility to embrace it as a call to action. This is why we are forward-thinking in our vision for building an advanced ecosystem that will meet us in the future that we collectively desire. We call this Chamber Forward. It's not just a tagline, it's a movement toward innovation, equity, and sustainable growth. The Chamber Forward initiative is committed to engaging businesses from new emerging economies, industries such as aerospace and defense, AI data centers, green energy, and building technologies, just to name a few. Through strategic development initiatives, we will do our part to ensure that growth begins and thrives right here. We will continue to build resources for underserved business enterprises. That's kind of a new term. It's the other way of saying MBE or DBE. UBEs, underserved business enterprises. We want to advance equity for business owners by boosting a robust pool of financial resources. This includes, again, fostering creative private-public partnership models, matching investors to businesses with strategic alignment, and promoting entrepreneurship acquisition models across industries to support scale and success. We will also continue to work diligently with our procurement ecosystem to address challenges, advocating for policy reviews and strategic collaboration to unlock new opportunities for growth. This is designed in our equity procurement program. Now, this one is something that we've heard before, but I have to say it in a different way. We want to encourage innovation and community engagement as a whole. Oftentimes you'll hear the communities on one side, the businesses on the other side. We have to encourage innovation and community engagement as a whole. You must have both to win. It cannot be separate. By strengthening relations between business and the community, we aim to create a fluid economic cycle of prosperity. As a part of our Chamber Forward efforts, I'm excited to share 2 new developments that will jumpstart this vision. Number one, we've established the Prince George's Chamber of Commerce Leadership Foundation, which is dedicated to cultivating dynamic leaders who drive economic growth, fostering innovation, and championing equity in our community. The foundation will provide education, collaboration opportunities, and strategic initiatives to empower individuals and organizations. We have to continue to build a thriving and inclusive business environment while shaping a sustainable, prosperous future for everyone. The next partnership is with one of our valued strategic partners, FSC First, and their Level Up program. The program will help support the Chamber Forward initiative, focusing on entrepreneurship through acquisition models and our equity procurement program, further supporting underserved business enterprises. And we aim to move the needle forward through weekly accelerated sessions to ensure that participants will gain tools and insights to scale effectively, thus achieving long-term goal of growth and sustainability. It's our continued commitment to driving economic prosperity, innovation, and community development here in Prince George's County. And by focusing on economies of scale, equity, and innovation, we are layering the foundation for a vibrant and thriving future. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we reflect on our achievements in 2024 and turn our focus to the future, I invite you to join us in advancing the Chamber Forward initiative. It's not just a plan, it's a call to action. A movement toward innovation, equity, sustainable growth in our county, in our state, and in the region. We have accomplished much together. We've grown our membership. We've got groundbreaking programs. We celebrated 100 years. These milestones set the stage for what comes next. But as our board chair said, we can't stop there. The challenges we face demand bold action. We must close gaps in wealth, economic disparities, and the equity position. Those hold underserved business enterprises back if we don't put them to the forefront. We're hyper-focused on strengthening efforts to help small and medium-sized businesses scale and increase their enterprise value. We must expand our economic portfolio that results in a return on investment and a return in equity position. So, in closing, I'm going to say these few sentences. We need you We need your partnership. We need your ideas. We need your voice as we embark on this journey. We need you to get involved. Join the committee. Become a sponsor. Volunteer. Lean in with your insight. We need you. It takes all of us to navigate the steady vessel that is the Prince George's Chamber of Commerce. Together, we will build the ecosystem of the future, where businesses thrive,